Good afternoon, choppers. Let's not forget to like the stream, please. Let's ensure that you like the stream. We've got Mukele in the house, we've got Rory in the house, we've got Tirisu in the house, Tabiso Lava Boy is also in the house, Alazino is also in the house. Let's do a recap on the trade that we took during London. As you clearly see, this trade didn't take off, right? So I closed it on small profits, and I sent it on the group, right? Simply because it didn't really take off, you know. There was nothing there. So I said closing the trade on 2-hour rule, right? So this is what I had. So the reason why is that we went above 2 hours and there was not really much going on there. That's why I had to close the trade. So I'm going to try to see how we can climb this trade again. If we break below $70.08, maybe that's when we can say we can look for a retest there. But yeah, we'll see. Euro dollar, as I said in the morning, I think it was Eben who was saying he wants to take some positions on euro dollar. Like I said, choppers, there's nothing there and there's nothing I could do, right? That's why I didn't even entertain it. I didn't entertain this because there was nothing much going on there, right? It's moving sideways. Like I said, on a bigger picture, we are just consolidating between $1.06 and $1.04, right? So there's not really much happening there on euro dollar. British pound USD. Also, there's a bit of consolidation going on there. Earlier on, I was saying I might look for buying opportunities instead of selling opportunities, right? Maybe around this area there, I might look for that. Let me check what do we have on the news so far. It's a Wednesday today, so we don't really have anything going on. Remember, we have FOMC tonight at 9 p.m. Please make sure that you join us tonight 9 p.m. right? So we don't have anything that can disturb us as far as British pound USD is concerned. Yeah, maybe then I can look for buying opportunities where I am at $1.2692, right? NAS 100, as you know, that we're bullish from morning. If you bought in the morning, this is a level that we said you must look at. If you bought this in the morning, this is a level we're talking about. This rejection here, I know some of you maybe took advantage of this position there on NAS 100. 1:2 is going to be here again, depending on your rules. How do you normally trade this thing, right? So my take was going to be at this point. My take was going to be at this point, right? So depending on your rules there, I know I couldn't have won this. I think I couldn't have won this. For me, this was gonna come out as break even, right? So we are now trading around the 21,000 mark, right? 21,983. This is where we are currently trading on NASDAQ. Can we find the retracement back to 22,000? Maybe. POC, let's see where we are. POC at 22,000, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens at this level. Then we are going to take our trades from there. Let's wait for 4:30, and we are good to go for setups for NASDAQ. Mukele saying it's time to chop the markets with the choppers and the president. Yes, my friend, good to see you. The deputy president Rory saying, let's go choppers. Let's make sure we hit that 4K subs before the end of December. Yeah, definitely, man. Let's try to subscribe as much as you can. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell as much as you can. Let's get to 4,000. Let's get to 4,000. Cities was saying, good afternoon, Mr. President, and all the choppers in the house. We are ready, good to go. As you know, saying Arya and choppers, mini, let's go choppers. NASDAQ insights from all basic needs. We'll have a look at it now. Joseph Johnny saying, Mr. President, BTC, please. We'll have a look at it now, my friend. Lindo Gutle is saying, should we buy now? Buy what? What are we buying, Lindo? Bitcoin hit my stop loss and went my direction. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going full margin. Lindo, what are we buying, my friend? TMS, we are back, chopper. Hope trades went accordingly. Yeah, I almost went accordingly, but I came out of this trade with a small profit, right? I came out with just a small profit. So yeah, let's see Bitcoin. What does it have for us? Bitcoin is now trading at 100. You see, like I always say, choppers, you just need to be careful with this. Everything that trades at the all-time highs usually gives you this bad spirit, this bad vibe that you need to come in, you're missing out, right? So We are now trading above this level here. I don't know, but that is just in my opinion, right? I don't think Bitcoin will be a bullish again. That is just in my opinion. I think this thing is just trying to form a new trend to the downside. I wouldn't be surprised if we break below this level here. I don't know if we can say that 103,350 is a level where, excuse me, we can reload to the upside. I don't know, but with what I see, Bitcoin might give us some issues going to the upside. So yeah, because remember, everyone is trying to buy Bitcoin at this moment. Everyone is trying to buy Bitcoin. NAS 100, like I said, if as long as we are below this level, we can look for selling opportunities. But if we break above now, when the market opens, we break above this level, retest it, go to the upside, right? I don't know why my camera is lagging. 1 second, please. I hope we're good and we're back. Right, I think we're back. So let's see at 4:30 what will happen at this area here. If we find this as a key significant, remember the key significant area is in line with our POC, which is our fixed range. So it will make sense to take positions from there, whether we're gonna go up or we're gonna go down, right? Gold. For me again, gold retested $2,652 an ounce and is going to the downside. So yeah, let's see what happens with this gold. I think we might find again that support at $2,633 an ounce there. Right, choppers, if you just joined us, please ensure that you like the stream and subscribe. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. That WTI, like I said, choppers, I'm still not convinced for selling opportunities there, but it's just playing in one area there, right? I don't know, man, but we might find this market's maybe consolidating until FOMC. That's something that can happen, because remember, we've got FOMC at 9 p.m. Central African time. Please do ensure that you are streaming with us, right? We're gonna start from 8:30. Right, so this was the time zones for today. We started at 9:30 in the morning. Now we have the 4 p.m. stream, and then we're gonna have another one at 9 p.m. But we are going to definitely start from 8:30, because you know the release will come at 9 p.m. So it will make sense to start at 8:30, right? So make sure that at 8:30 you are tuned in. Right, for those of you that say, Mr. President, I know after the stream, there were a couple of guys that WhatsApped me and said, we want to join your team and trade with you on daily basis. Even if you have an Okta account, you can still WhatsApp me and I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you what to do so that you can join our private group and get mentorship and coaching from me. AUD USD, there were a couple of you guys that were taking some sell short positions here on AUD USD. For my liking, trading at 63 cents is too low, so I don't think I'm going to look for any selling setups there on AUD USD. I might as well look to see if I break above this level here, I can try to see if I can take it to the upside. That is my take on AUD USD right at this level there. What time is it? All right, in the next 2 minutes, we are going to find the market's opening, and let's see this NASDAQ, what it will have for us when the market is about to open now. 2 minutes to go, and I'm gonna see what we have there on NASDAQ. Choppers, again, if you want to be part of our group, there's my link there down below. Use that link and make a deposit, and that's as easy as that. Make a deposit and you can join our group. Koro, good to see you, my friend. He's saying good afternoon, Choppers and Mr. President. Good to see you, buddy. Bravo Tao is saying Bitcoin is always repeating these patterns every year, and it goes bullish, then it will go bearish drastically. Remember the all-time high at 13,000, then to 60,000. Now we are at 100,000. I think it will do the same. Yeah, man, you might be onto something there. I said this before, and I think I was saying this on a national television, right, on ENCA, that look, guys, don't fall for what you see. This bull momentum that you see here, this bull run here, the day is going to dump, and that's a dump that we experienced here at 104k, right, all the way down to 90,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, that's a lot. NASDAQ is opening to the downside, now trading at 21,945. TMS saying sells on US30 to continue. Yeah, I'll beg to differ there, TMS. For me, I don't think we find, I can only, if we come back to 43,700, maybe as we are going down, I can see that as a trap, and then we go to the upside. That's how I see US30. Remember, we've been looking for selling opportunities on US30 from this highs here at 44,850, right? So, yeah. Koro is also asking Lindo. He's saying, Lindo, you're going full margin on what? I also want to know. I'm still waiting for Lindo to respond, you know. I'm still waiting for Lindo to respond there. You're going full margin on what, my friend? I would want to know. Right, are we going to see that bull run coming in at WTI now trading at $70.25? I would love to know. Mukel is also expected some bullish momentum on US30. Yeah, for me it has to trap first, right? I have to wait for this to trap first before I can look for buying opportunities there. For those of you who just joined us, the only trade that we had today was WTI. This is a setup that we sent on the group earlier on today, but we ended up closing it. So I sent this update on the live stream trade, right? We took it at $69.99 and we went all the way up to $70.21 a barrel there. And as you see, it came against us. Then I sent this on the group, closing the trade on 2-hour rule, right? So this is where I closed the trade at $70.03, right? Why do I close my trades after 2 hours? According to how I trade, I like taking trades at POC level, right? Which is our fixed range volume, right? This tool that I use here. Either way, for those who don't know and you just joined us to get today, this is a tool that we usually use, right? I will want to see where orders are being stacked, right? And I take advantage of that, right? So like here earlier on today, I bought at this level here to the upside, but it was just too risky because it was below my POC, but still it was worth it for me to take it. It's just that I did not hit TP, right? I did not hit TP. It's still playing in one place, so yeah. I don't know, choppers, but I think I might reload again. Let me see what we have here. Look at that candlestick there coming in hard from $70.1 to $70.28. So we have like a 27 cents difference there, which is a lot for something like WTI, right? 28 cents different, guys, is a lot. Is a lot. Right, NAS playing below our POC at 22,000. What are we doing now? We are finding support again at this level here, 21,900. Are we looking for buying opportunities at this point or what? To take a sell short position here, it will be too risky, I don't want to lie. But it's something that can work out. Why would it be too risky for me? Because I'm just at I have a support here that is proven that it's holding ground, right? So that might be the thing here. Alright, choppers, let me know in the comment section, what are you trading today? In the morning we were discussing this, that what are the assets that I'm gonna be looking at. As I said, I'm gonna be focusing on WTI and as well as NAS 100. I think that's what I'm gonna be paying much attention on during these times. I mean, look at euro dollar. It's on 0-0. When was the last time you see this thing on 0-0? To be quite honest with you, Forex is consolidating, choppers. It's not really moving much. Currency pairs are not really moving much. British pound USD also not moving much. We have a clear consolidation there on 15 minutes. So you don't have anything to bite on, right? So I think for me, even gold is giving me bad vibes. This is not a movement of gold. I know. I want pairs that move. I need money, right? Need to pay bills. So NASDAQ and WTI, right? Look at that. Look at that WTI. By now it was gonna hit our TP, but it's okay. We came out because of the 2-hour rule. If you are still holding it, in my opinion, why would you take it out? Why would you take it out? All right, we find some resistance there at $70.49 on WTI. Let's continue to see what happens there, shoppers. Inicto says, I remember when WTI hit $28 during COVID times. Yeah, man, 3 years ago or so. Mr. President, is there a specific reason why you trade a 15 minutes time frame? Yes, I like 15 minutes time frame because I just do intraday setups, right? So I like entering on 15 minutes. Simply because the way I've back tested my system, it makes sense. Right, it makes sense why I should take it on 15 minutes. For example, if you look at this trade that we took during London this morning, right, on 15 minutes, so I can jump between 15 minutes and 10 minutes, right? So on 10 minutes I had this beautiful rejection there, right? So if I put, let's say, my stop loss at this level and I'm aiming for 1:2, right? On 10 minutes there, I'm just aiming 1:2. Look at what 10 minutes and 15 minutes will do. So 10 minutes, I've got that rejection. I've got an indecision on 15 minutes. That's why the people that I coach, I normally tell them, play around with your time frames. Just play around with 2 time frames that you would have there, right? Let's play it and see. You'll be stopped out on 10 minutes, right? So on 10 minutes time frame, you'll be stopped out by now. Now, if you go back to 15 minutes, I'm going to replay it again. Now let's try 15 minutes, right? So on 10 minutes, it was this. Now let's see 15 minutes. You have indecision there, right? So that means you enter it at this level, and since you're on a higher time frame, you cannot now put your stop loss just above where you had your support. So you're going obviously to drag it. Sometimes I use the ATR, right, just to measure this thing. So I can put my stop loss at this level here, and my 1:2 I can put it at around that level there. So let's see now if we use 15 minutes. Still stopped out by a few margin, right? So now you would have your TP, but can you see the difference why I like 15 minutes? You have like, look at the distance between where you could have placed it with 10 minutes and where you could have placed it on 15 minutes. So you've got like a 6 pip difference there. So the one placing it on 15 minutes was more safer, right? The one on 15 minutes was more safer than the one on 10 minutes. So that's why I like 15 minutes. So if this didn't tap your stop loss at that level, I mean, this it depends again on the spread charged on this trade. To some it could have taken them out, to some it could not take them out, right? So I think I answered you there, my good friend, why I like 15 minutes. Now you could have hit your TP there. Some Jamie said, Mr. Givens, I have 4,000, which beginning of this month was 7,000. I want to scale it to 100,000. What do you reckon I do? You want to scale it to, you want to put more money, or you want to make that 100,000 from the 4,000? Please clarify with me there. You know, in business, we scale in different ways. You scale with profits made, you can scale with investment. So two scaling in business, you scale with the money that is already there. This is profits made, right? Whether it's gross or whether it's net. And you can also scale with more investment coming in. You say, I need to put more investment in my company. So you just need to clarify that with me there, Sam. NASDAQ went back to that 21,990 mark, now currently coming back to 21,896. Now I see it makes sense because I use 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, 15 minutes for me makes sense, man. So I like playing around just in between 15 minutes and 10 minutes. Some Jamie saying 4,000 is all I have. To be honest with you, my friend, I don't want to discourage you, but I think making 100,000 from 4,000, someone can ask me, Mr. President, is it possible? Definitely it's possible. The question will be, how long? You know, to make a certain amount of money in trading, it's not a matter of can you do it or not. It's a matter of how long. And if it takes you, I always say, if it takes you 6 months to make an amount that you wanted, it can also take 6 months to blow that money. If it takes you 1 day to make 100,000, right? It can take, so if you make 100,000 from 4,000, it's just a typical example, like for some gem, right? If you make 100,000 in a day, chances are you could have blown that 4,000 in a second, or 2 seconds, 5 seconds, depending, right? It's just an example. So unfortunately, my friend, I really don't know how you can reach that 100,000. Yes, I know you can, but how long? How long do you think? Because your question is, you had 7,000, now it's 4,000, and you want to scale it to 100,000. How long? Maybe if you can answer that, Sam. Let's try to help our friend here on the stream. How long, my friend? Jenny is back, and you know Jenny will always remind you to like and subscribe, right? Jenny will always remind you to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Don't mind my camera, just focus on the charts there, choppers. That's what is important. My baby face will not give you good setups. Right, for those of you that say, President, we want to join your team, the link is down below there. Use this promo code Trade with MJ for 100% bonus. And that's as easy as that. When you join our team, you don't pay a cent. It's just a matter of making a deposit with Okta. That WTI is moving nicely. Now, can you see why I didn't want selling opportunities on this thing here? Think about it. How many people sold here? Just think about it. We discussed this in the morning when this price was here. And I said to you guys, this is too good to be true, man. To be selling this here. I mean, if you sell this here, chances are you are stopped up out by now. If maybe your risk reward is 1:2, right? So if your risk reward is 1:2, you sold this. So in the morning I said I will never sell such a setup. You put your stop loss just here, right? You would put your TP where? Chances are you are stopped out. Not even chances are, you are definitely stopped out on this. Look, at one go, right? So when you sold here, we bought there. We at least had this momentum coming up. For those of you that trade and are always scared for the trade to hit your TP, you could have taken your money there. What was on the table, you know? So there was no way. That's why I was telling you during the day in the morning that there's no way I can be looking for this. Remember, guys, tonight 8:30 we are streaming again for FOMC, right? Let's stream FOMC together. I'll ask my friend Koro. I think Koro is good with fundamentals, so I'll ask him to do some research for us there with regards to FOMC. And let's meet tonight at 8:30 Central African time. Sam Jamie said my goal is to scale it up in 6 months. I might even reinvest some of the profits I make from a quarter business I want to start. Joseph Jenny say it depends with how much experience you compound that 4K to 100K. There is a lot of commitment. I think Joseph answered you way better than me, man. It's all about the commitment towards that 4,000 and the experience that you have to make that, you know. I like the fact that he's saying that there's a lot of commitment required. I mean, for you to take 4,000 to 100,000 in 6 months. Oh, yeah. So that means, say for example, you wanna make, for argument's sake, right? You want to make that 100,000 in 6 months, as you say, right? And you say you wanna make 100% of your initial investment. If you say 4,000 times 6, you're only making 24,000, my friend. Let's say you make 100% of 4,000 each month, right? The profits that you could have made is 24,000. I understand that you say that you want to reinvest some into your quarter business and whatnot, but there's also a risk. That quarter business, you cannot control it. Whether you are already in that business or you want to start, you cannot control the demand that will come in. And I always say to people that whenever you start a business, ladies and gentlemen, you must always leave a room for loss, right? And what I mean about loss, I don't mean you losing just 10% or 5%, you know. I'm talking about serious loss. I mean, if you look at Amazon, you can correct me if I'm wrong. They've been losing for how many years? They've just been losing, these guys, for so many years until they became profitable, until they broke even, right? So, Sam, to be honest with you, my friend, unfortunately, I don't have the expertise to tell you how you can turn 4K to 100,000 in 6 months, right? But what I know that there's a guru somewhere on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok that can maybe show you that. But I'm also scared on your behalf that you might lose it all in one day. So you can imagine the margin required for you to make that 100,000. TMS is saying, just get a challenge. Time is that one component that you restrict your goals to. Then you are pressurizing yourself, and that makes you prone to make mistakes. Indeed. Some gem is saying the problem now psychological. I'm bent because I've traded 1,000 rands 200k in one day. And it taunts me. So maybe do the same. If you did it last time, maybe do the same formula, my friend. You have the secret, right? Because you have done it before. So try to do it again. I always say that trading is not about what you make in one day. It's all about what you make in many months, many years. Can you stay in the game? That's what trading is all about, because that's what business is all about. I mean, you cannot sell quarters today and make a serious margin out of it, right? And tomorrow you are not selling. Then it was never a business. It was never a business. Sure, NASDAQ is quite tempting for a buy setup, but my buy setup will obviously have to come above my POC at 22,000. That's my buy setup there on NASDAQ. Corey saying 7 years, that's a long time, Sam Jev. Yeah, it is, man. It is, man. Remember in our trading, yeah, 7 years to be a trader is a lot, because remember in our industry, 2 months is enough to be a mentor. So 7 years is quite a lot. Two months is a lot, in fact, to be a mentor. In South Africa, you need 36 hours to be a mentor. One trade, you are a guru already, you can do it. That's how the system was created, right? That's why it looks so bad. It looks so bad because of that. Let's have a look at our heat map. All right, euro is strong, dollar is strong, AUD USD is strong. I mean weak. British pound neutral, NZD weak. Obviously, in most cases, you would see an AUD weak as well as NZD, right? Canadian, I would say it's neutral. Swiss franc is also neutral. Japanese yen, as usual, weak. Hong Kong dollar neutral. Singapore dollar neutral. Chinese yuan also neutral, right? But for me, this doesn't really, I don't really pay much attention to the heat map at the moment, because I'm eyeing this NAS, right? Sometimes NAS doesn't care how strong or how weak the dollar is, man. So I wouldn't really much focus. I like using the heat map when I'm focused too much on currency pairs. Some Jamie saying, yeah, now I'm waiting for US30 to hit 43,402 so that I can capitalize on the bullish momentum. I'll be buying up to the highest point, scaling it as it moves bullish. I think we are on the same page there, my friend. US30, this was my analysis. That we go to the upside, but I think you are going to be swinging it, Sam. I'm not. I think I will find some nice resistance there at 44,000. I think that's where I can take my TP there and leave it as it is. Inigdo says scaling consistent is based on how much you make when you're right and how much you lose when you're wrong. It's difficult to flip an account based on the hit rate because one bad day can wipe all gains. Yeah, that's what I always say, man. I'm not, I don't care how good you are with one trade, man. I'm not really moved by somebody who says I had $100, now it's sitting at 1 million. I don't really, I would ask you, how long did it take you? And if you say it took you a day, then I knew that for me, that's not that type of business I want to be running, because it's easy to take that away. So well said, Inigdo. Like I always say, the market is all about how much it takes from you and how much you take from it. Make sure when you take from it, you take as much as you can, and when it takes from you, it takes as little as possible. That's it, man. That's how you see profitability. As easy as that. You don't need a holy grail strategy or trade. It's as easy as that. Take little from take as much as you can from the market, and let the market take as little as possible from you. That's it. Cora is saying these days people become mentors after watching 3 videos of a strategy. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. In South Africa, to have a 36 hours worth of experience, it's a good CV. It's a good CV in South Africa, man. We need to fix this nonsense, man. Mr. President asks us to divert, but I want to know, since the dinner with the president was postponed to January, I would love to be there. If you have the date, please share. So the date is not yet out, man. Look, our partnership with Okta is ending. I've got sad news for you guys, right? Our partnership is ending in December, but we are talking about renewing our contract, right, with Okta. So remember, dinner with the president is probably sponsored by Okta, right? So for now, I don't have anything upcoming. Yeah, we wanted to be in January. Yes, there's a high possibility that it will happen in January, but wait for our talks to finish up. What I know is definitely next year we're gonna be working with Okta, right? And ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys to understand one thing. Every time you see a broker doing things, seminars, dinner with the, I don't know who, dinner there, golf and whatnot, they invest their money there, right? What they want is return on investment. They want to see at least, right? At least there's something there, okay? For them to keep on putting in money. So we are still going to review all of these things, how we performed for the year, how the live stream also performed, and so on. And that's when we can have all these answers for you. So give us some time to wrap up our talks with Okta, and we'll let you know the plans for next year. But what I can safely say to you guys is that definitely next year we are continuing with the Okta, and we'll announce the other things later, right? So yeah, I'll let you know, my friend, with about dinner with the president. That's why I always say to you guys, if you come to dinner with the president, I think some of you that came there, you saw how classy it was, right? 3-course meal, you didn't have to pay a cent. You had a three-course meal absolutely free. But sometimes it becomes difficult for us people that are trying to give you like education like this, you know, where we are not charging you a cent, and we are like to the broker. These people, when they get content from us, maybe they will support your business. And when you guys don't support their business, right? And I'm not saying this just to say, just make a deposit with Okta. I've tried it myself. A lot of you are happy with it, right? A lot of you guys are happy with it. So if we are not giving them business, last time I asked you, when was the last time you got a live stream from the broker that you are using? When was the last time you saw your broker investing in your education? That's a question that I always ask you. When was the last time, like, if now you made a deposit with this broker, what investment have they done to you to grow, right? So one can say, if I'm using Okta, at least I can join Mr. President's group because I don't have to pay a thing, as well as join his live stream because they are being sponsored by Okta, right? So if they don't get business, unfortunately, my friend, they pull out. They pull out, and things like this, you won't see them. And that's why social media influencers, they're always getting the attention, because I'm telling you, man, a lot of people don't want education. They want the lifestyle. So it's difficult for initiatives like this to get recognition. If right now I was trading on top of my car's sunroof, I'm telling you, we would have 2,000 people streaming here with us. Right? So yeah, that's why I always say, support the education that brokers will always give. We've asked for it, and if we don't support them, they pull out. It's as easy as that. Mukele saying is responding to Sam, and is saying, Sam, I really don't want to find myself in your shoes. Making 100,000 from 1,000 is insane, right? Now you have to shift your mindset from that. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, sure, it's the other advice I can give you, Sam. Look, if you have a good credit, and I always talk about guys, especially us with our color here in South Africa. I don't know why we are scared of debts. We're scared of the color, and I don't know why. If you can take a risk about debts can change your life for the better. If you have a good credit score, go get a loan, man. Let's see if you can gain something out of it, right? That's it. Worship Revelation says, Mr. President, 2 months to be a mentor. No. Yeah, definitely, man. South Africa. I don't know, man. I don't know, but South Africa is, yeah, the way trading is being proclaimed is portrayed rather in South Africa is, yeah. Some James say another plan I have is to make 500 every day consistently. The question is, okay, for example, Sam, let's say you are trading currency pairs. It's just another example. You are trading currency pairs, and you are a swing trader, for example, right? You trade currency pairs. Tell me, how will you make 500 from a market that is moving sideways ever since the beginning of December? How will you make this? You know, that's another thing. So it's too much pressure. Jerry Chu Successes say, when is the next episode coming on the Top Trader SA, Mr. President? Next year, January, definitely. There are episodes that are coming out. Remember, again, guys, as much as you are subscribing on this channel, go to the Top Trader SA channel and subscribe. As easy as that. The road to 100,000. We want to reach that 100,000 by the end of the year. So please go on Top Trader channel. What I will do is that I'll also put the link down below here so that you can subscribe there, right? Click on it, click on the link and go subscribe. Inector saying trading on your car sunroof. I'm telling you, man. In South Africa, if you don't sell the lifestyle, you are as good as nothing, man. I'm telling you, Inector, my friend. You see, I saw someone else in this morning trading while cooking. You see, unfortunately that's the content people want. It's difficult to grow a brand when you are doing things that are not fashionable. It's very difficult. Tetsu is saying, well said and fair enough, Mr. President, but we really can't afford to lose you, and hopefully you will reach an agreement with Okta. I'm also hoping, man. Like I said, we've been talking ever since. Even now, we are still in our discussions with Okta. I don't like rushing into things, and yeah, but if they come and say, look, President, your live stream is not really giving us good business, you know, it's good for brand awareness and whatnot, they're going to pull out, right? So when I say make a deposit with Okta, use my link, and don't use any other link, use my link and make a deposit. I know what I'm talking about, because 2 days down the line, we don't reach an agreement, the stream is out, you have to look for another stream, unfortunately, right? So I don't want it to get to that point. So support brokers that support you with education, right? For example, Okta, they have a educational content, a lot of it on social media, right? Even on their YouTube channel, they have a lot where they talk about trading and they can teach you some few things. They are sponsoring Trade with MJ, which is an educational content. You are getting live streaming, you are getting psychology, you are getting weekly outlook, you know. So yeah. Justice is asking, Mr. President, that 100% bonus promotion, is it only for this month? No, it's forever, my friend. Every time you use my promo code, you get that 100% bonus. TMS is saying, you are the one on the video who said trading with credit money is not what you would recommend. It depends, man. I think, you know, my frustration with people that watch my content is that they don't listen, right? You probably watched one video of mine, TMS, and you already have this thinking that I said this. If you watch all my content, and I can tell that you don't consume my information enough, because I am pro credit, right? When I say don't use credit, I say don't use credit that you know you cannot afford to lose, right? And it also depends on your contractual agreement with your lender. If you take money from a bank, what are you taking it from, right? I have someone that is on the stream here. He wanted to take a loan, and I said to him, as long as you say you're not gonna pay that loan back with your profits in the first few months, right? If you have your 9 to 5, make a room to pay your loan, right? In the first few months, not from the profits, but from the money that you'll be getting from your 9 to 5, right? So that you leave a room for disappointment, because every business that starts definitely must leave a room for disappointment, right? For some losses, right? So I think TMS, you need to consume a lot of watch. There's a video on my channel, right? I think I can't remember the title, right? I'm talking about debts, right? I'm saying to them, using debts to make more money, right? And if you don't know how to trade, stay away from debts, right? You cannot gamble with if someone like, is it what's his name, Sam Gem, right, who's been trading for 7 years, and some way here and there he's finding maybe profitability. That's a person that you could say take a loan and see what you can do with it. But if you don't know what you're doing, leave off the loan. Don't even take that loan, because you're going to mess up your credit score, and for future business opportunities you won't have anything to take from it, right? So TMS, I'm always on your content. Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, watch a lot of my videos, man. I'm pro debt, right? I worked in a bank and I've seen a lot of people make money out of debts, right? And also tax avoidance, right? Debt can make you avoid a certain you can avoid tax by having too many debts. I mean, Americans, they get away with things with debts, right? You must ask yourself why Elon Musk would say, I'm worth this much, but I don't have that money. You really need to ask yourself that question, right? Inicto is saying at TMS, I think what the president is trying to say is that instead of looking for investors to fund your strategy, take your risk yourself. Yeah, and I think that's one thing that I've said last time on Top Trader, that you have prop firms, you have investors. You know the pain of owing someone. Me, I would rather owe a bank than to owe a rich aunt. That's all I'm gonna say, right? It's better, because if you take your rich aunt's money and you tell her that you're gonna pay back in 6 months, like someone here, right? Is it? No, I made a mistake when I said Sam German. I wanted to say Joseph, right? If you take your rich aunt's money, hey man, I'm telling you, every family gathering, right? You won't attend, I promise you. So I think it's better to borrow owe a bank. And on also my previous episodes, I spoke about what are ways to have a good credit score, right? And guys, please, disclaimer, full disclaimer, I'm not giving you financial advice, right? You can have something like a credit card. I spoke about it on a certain episode. A credit card is a good way of increasing your credit score. Some of you here, a lot of traders, they have a good credit score. They are not even aware, because they're like, debts are not good. Debts are not good if you only want to buy expenses with them. But if you want to utilize debts for assets, it can work out. Mr. President, I just made a deposit on Octane. I forgot to use promo code. How do I rectify it? Because I want to be on your private group. I just deposited now. Okay, it's fine, my friend. Listen, send me a WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp, and then I'll tell you what to do. It's nothing to stress about. But even if you didn't use my promo code, you will still have access to the group, right? TMS is saying owing someone is misery. Yeah, my friend, you don't want to owe a human being. Mr. 358 is saying, what are your thoughts on NASDAQ? Could this potentially be the end of the correction following the swing low liquidity sweep, potentially headed to a new impulse towards new highs? My take, since it's Mr., so I'll say my good sir. For me, I think we can potentially go back to the all-time highs that we had here. In the morning, we were looking at this level here at our POC level, which is our point of control level, 22,000, right? If I break above that 22,000 mark, I will look for the rejection and go up with it, as easy as that. So anything that will be below 21,900 there, 358, I'm definitely looking for selling opportunities there, right? So yeah, but I think if I'm above this level here, definitely we can go back to the all-time highs. Relaxing focus music for self-mastery. That's a beautiful name, man. Hi MJ, thanks for the great content. I just deposited using your promo code. What info do I need to share with you, please, to join your group? Did you use my link? Did you use the link here? Just answer me there. Relaxing. Koroshi is saying, laugh out, a rich auntie will tell every family member. Yeah, man. A rich aunt, I'm telling you, man, it's not something you want to go through. Let's just have a look at WTI, man. The markets are, I don't want to lie, I mean, these markets are just consolidating. We don't have anything. Remember, we bought the WTI at this price here, and we didn't get to hit our TP because of the 2-hour rule. So there's nothing there on WTI. Relaxing say, yes, I used the link. Okay, just WhatsApp me there. My WhatsApp number is on top there. Just WhatsApp me. WhatsApp me and I'll tell you what to do. You know, I always say this, choppers, as much as you are depositing, right? Sometimes if you want to try out a broker and you are like, but this MJ guy is pushing this broker a lot, maybe they want to scam me or something, you can try with small money, right? And look at the value that you are getting from that small money. Because when you make a deposit with Octane, you want to join our group, we don't say to you, you need to make a deposit of 1 million or $1,000. No, a minimum deposit gives you access, right? You can try out something, maybe a $25 deposit, and just try out, is this making really sense for me to continue with this broker? If you are happy, then you can always put more money, right? And I understand some of you are skeptical. Anyone who comes and says, I don't trust a guy who promotes a broker. Anyone who says that, you wanna know my personal opinion about that person, I don't blame them. If you would ask me, I don't blame them. Anyone who says no, any person that has a link about a broker on their channel, I don't trust them. Look, my friend, I don't blame you. You have a right to be skeptical. Why I say that is that we as traders, man, we have messed up. We have messed up. Some of the people that are complaining about us, the people that are promoting trading and brokers, we have messed up so many times, and people cannot trust us anymore. So someone will say, no, anyone that has a link, I don't trust them. I don't blame you. Because how many people are being screwed right now? Someone trading while making eggs, right? And say trading with the best broker. And you just make a deposit and you just blow from there. They promise you services. They said to you, if you make a deposit with this broker, they will mentor you, you will join their group, and they never do that. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But I can safely say on this live stream with 46, 47 people watching, there's no one here who has made a deposit with Okta and say to me, I've never added them on the group. If you are here, please, I think that will have to be a mistake. Everyone that has made a deposit with Okta, I've definitely added them on my group. So relaxing, please just text me on WhatsApp. I'm gonna have a look at WhatsApp after the stream, and then I'll tell you what to do there, my friend. TMS is saying now I presume the market to consolidate. I think yeah. Let's wait for 8:30. I think so too, right? The markets are not really giving us anything. Look at all the percentages there, choppers. Let's study the percentages, right? Only Bitcoin is moving down by 1%. Euro dollar, imagine 0.0 since morning. We have not having something going on there. British pound also not moving. Gold also not moving. Gold on average it moves by 1.5 to 2% a day. Now 0.37% is not a lot. It's nothing. NASDAQ as well is not moving. USD as well not moving. WTI. Again, I would say WTI for me is the best, man. This thing moves whether you have something or you don't have anything. We could have hit our TP there, but it's also consolidating for our liking, right? Remember I said Google. Let's see what we have there. We're having Google trading at $196 a share. I'm going to reload here. Remember, I bought Google at this point here. It was a beautiful one. Beautiful setup there on Google. We had a buy there at 183. And I said to you guys that I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to go back. We're going to go to all-time highs at 195. In fact, it went way above that and traded at $200 a share. I'm reloading positions there. For those that are trading stocks, let me know if you're gonna join me at $192 a share there on what is this? Google. Chorus and personal, I say Okta is good with spread and fast withdrawals. Yeah, man, definitely. Depending on the method that you are using. Normally, when I have my withdrawals, the only time, right, I've experienced a withdrawal that took a bit of time is when it was on a Saturday. But when I say bit of time, I mean 2 hours. I mean 2 hours. That's how long it took. And it was on a Saturday. But during weekdays, it can take 5 minutes, can take 3 minutes, it can take a minute. Right. All right, choppers, let's review all our trades there. Gold, we'll see if maybe we break below and retest that $2,633 an ounce mark. Euro dollar, as you know, I'm not trading this thing, man. I'm not trading this thing. British pound USD also consolidating within a box. There's no trade there for me. Gold already done that. Like I said, break above, retest, then we go into the upside there. US30, I'm bullish on it. I need to see if I can buy at a discounted 43,554. German, we have not looked at German today, eh? That's unlike us. Right, so I want to show you something here on German. As you know, again, if you attend the live stream, you would know about this. And I always say when I trade with you guys, sometimes just do yourself a favor, right? Mark the price I'm giving you guys. I gave you this price, 20,500. It was trading at the all-time highs at 20,467. And I said, there are chances that we can go back to 20, we can go to all-time highs at 20,500, right? Let's see how it went about. With this indecision candlestick, again, if you are trading at all-time highs, you know I like using divergence there on RSI, right? I would normally do something like this on my RSI, and here I'm flat. That means I've got a bit of a divergence there. Then I'm looking for sell short positions there. Put my stop loss just above that high there for me to be on the safe side. 1:2 will be around there. This is a setup we had last week, right? I didn't enter this, but I'm just demonstrating to you that, as we called it, that we will find maybe reversal at 20,500. So you could have had a nice swing trade here on German. Could have hit your TP there on German. As you know, German 40 as well as US30, we've been bearish. So that's a trade recap there. I think we are going back to 20,500. I will monitor it at these levels here. Looking for buying opportunities here on German 40. WTI, we have already analyzed it. My call on this will have to be break retest $70.32. Can go up. AUD USD, I have to break above retest this level here, 63 cents, and I'm going to the upside. Okay, so that's all we have. We will see during FOMC. I'm not gonna be taking any trade until I see what is happening with FOMC. But you know my rule on certain pairs and assets. WTI and Bitcoin is what I trade also after 7 p.m. You know, she's saying I just blew my account. Stressed. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry, my friend. I don't know what you were trading. I hope you didn't just analyze with us here and take a trade. We are currently not on a trade. The only trade we took was in the morning of the buy that we had at this level here. So that's the only trade we have. I hope you didn't take the opposite sell here on WTI. TMS saying, you know, she just watched the live stream. You will trade next year until the end of 24. Yeah, good advice, man. Don't give up. Watch and learn from others, and then you can always take it from there. Choppers, again, which with much love from me, I will see you again at 8:30 p.m. Let's see what we can do with FOMC, right? I need to bounce. I have a shoot that I have to make it right now just before FOMC. So I'll see you guys at 8:30 Central African time. Thank you so much. See you in a bit. Don't forget to like the stream. For those of you that have already made a deposit, just WhatsApp me. And if you haven't made a deposit but you want to make your deposit, the link is down below. There it's written reliable and transparent broker. Click on it and take it from there. And you can WhatsApp me and I will always respond to you and add you on our group, as easy as that. Remember, Octa's minimum deposit is $25, right? So yeah. Thank you, choppers. Much love from me, and remember, do not forget to pray. Cheers, bye. guys.